Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I guess I got my swagger back.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Are you ready?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. It is 6 o'clock, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's house on a Wednesday. It's going to be mostly cloudy. Showers, thunderstorms, high around 79, and expect an 80% chance of that. Right now, it is 68.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, a little update on Rod Stewart, and you're probably like, what the heck? Who cares about Rod Stewart fixing potholes? Well, he's gotten in trouble now doing it, which is so stupid. The local highway officials aren't happy with him filling in the potholes in his hometown because they said without proper traffic management and other specific safety measures, residents are putting themselves and others at risk.
Well, you got to have the cones and stuff.
Well, it's because people don't like someone else doing the job they should have already done.
Of course. And they said, well, we appreciate Sir Rod's commitment and community spirit. We discourage anyone from carrying out work on the roads themselves. But it's not like he's out there like literally filling the potholes himself. He's just, paying for it.
Yeah, they want you to pay them to do it. Like, give us the money.
And the city will do
And
it.
the city will do it. But then, the city's going to give it to their friends.
Yeah.
And they're going to charge more than they need to charge.
Listen, man, you need to put some cones up and stuff like that. I get what the city's saying. I agree with the city.
I get it, too. But also cars were being damaged because of the road and the potholes. So he took it upon himself.
You ever hit a pothole unexpected? It will mess your car up.
Yes.
It really will.
My last car I had, it did something to it. And I'm so glad I got rid of it because something after that pothole, it was like the front end was all jacked up.
But then you want to complain to somebody and like, well,
who?
Yeah.
I get so mad when anything happens to my truck on I-4 because I'm like,
oh my God.
I need to call I-4.
Yeah.
Like, who do I call?
The debris on 408 too is the worst. But there's no one to call. Who are you going to call?
Every car that I've had, my wife has had in the last 3 years, windshield's out. We've been through 3 windshields because of something that popped up off the road. Who do I call?
Yeah.
Who do you call?
So pickleball is like the thing now.
It's like tennis, right?
It is. It's kind of like tennis, but it's like a smaller version. They've got like the little plastic balls and a racket and all that
for
stuff.
the rich people.
My father-in-law plays pickleball in their retirement home, like neighborhood, and they get so competitive.
It's like British, I think, right? I mean,
I don't know.
I know there's a resort they're building in Belize, and they sent me like hey, you should buy a place, as if I can afford it. But one of their features is pickleball courts.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now famous people are going to be playing pickleball for our enjoyment. Stephen Colbert is developing a comedic primetime show called Pickled. Featuring celebrity pickle teams competing for the Golden Gherkin.
Okay.
And I guess it's going to be, on CBS later this year. And, Stephen Colbert, he's great.
Yeah.
I like watching him.
It's kind of like tennis, but the paddles are larger, and you're not doing all that running around.
Yeah.
It's kind of like ping pong tennis.
Rich people tennis.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to run. That's too much.
No.
He even said, I see Pickled as a chance to bring lots of different people together for something playful and unpredictable. So another show for us to watch later on this year.
I won't be watching.
No, I don't think I'll watch
I might check it out. Maybe I'll watch it with my father-in-law since he's a pickleball player.
There you go.
His show's
do some
on
family bonding.
CBS, so they probably said, dude, come up with something. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, pickleball.
Yeah, also Selena Gomez is making a 16 Candles inspired series.
Really?
Okay.
So this is really cool. I mean, 16 Candles, what was that, the 80s?
Yeah.
When it came out?
John Hughes. It took a lot of heat, though, because like in today's climate, it's not necessarily a great movie.
Yeah.
What were some of the things? I know they messed with the Asian kids.
Yeah, and also there was a sense of like, someone being forced into into
Oh yeah,
like guilted into intercourse.
Yeah,
and it's like,
that's right.
In today's age, that wouldn't fly.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
well,
right.
Selena Gomez, her comedy series for Peacock is going to be called 15 Candles.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's going to follow Latina high schoolers as they prepare for their quinceañera season.
Okay.
So it's like, it's kind of along the same lines, but a
It's just the
Latina
name,
version.
really.
Yeah.
Which is going to be cool. So she said not much is like known yet or expected to come out, but 15 Candles is what it's going to be called. It's going to be on Peacock, and we'll see who's going to be a part of it.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean,
It reminds me of the scene, and there's something about Mary when the guy's doing 6-minute abs.
Yes.
or 7-minute abs. What if someone comes out with 6-minute abs? No, 7-minute
Oh my
abs.
gosh. Listen, if anybody's
16
going to
candles,
do it,
15 candles.
I think Selena Gomez can do it because she was
Yeah.
great, like with
Yeah.
the Disney Channel and all that stuff. I think she'll be great.
Well, it's just in name because it's got nothing
Yeah.
to do with the movie. But it's
No.
a great name for the series though because it's about the 15th birthday.
It'll be fun to watch. All right, y'all, let's get it started on a Wednesday morning, 6:05, Johnny's house. .608 on a Wednesday morning. It's Johnny's house. Cloudy, showers throughout the day, 80% chance of that. Close to 80 is our high. It is 68 right now. All right, during the celebrity news, Brian, you were talking about how 16 candles today would be politically incorrect.
Yes.
Because of that. So I found the top 10 most politically incorrect movies, and I want to see if you guys have ever seen them.
Okay.
Okay. Number 10, now I've never heard of this one, 1998. It was called The Idiots. And it was a Danish comedy. I'll help you with this one. It was a group of adults pretending to be developmentally disabled.
Nope, didn't see it, but I can see that, yeah.
All right, 1999. South Park, bigger, longer, uncut.
Yeah,
Yes.
anything South Park, yeah.
Ray said that quickly. Yes.
I mean, literally anything
Yes.
South Park.
All right. Now, this one, in 2008, it was called Love Guru. It was with Michael Myers.
I remember the movie. I didn't see it.
Now, they say it was a horrible movie in its own, but he pretended to be a Hindu. The Hindu faith hated it because he pretended to be that he was a religious.
I remember that.
Yeah, didn't like that one. Now, here's from old school, and I remember it. It was an old school James Bond movie in 1967. It was called You Only Live Twice. And if you didn't see it, he disguised himself as a Japanese man.
Okay.
In one point.
Well, there's probably a lot of those type
Oh, yeah.
movies
Oh,
where,
yeah.
where some sort of race or ethnicity was mocked in some way.
Now we're getting to the good ones. 1986. I know Brian has seen this. Ray, I don't know if you did. It was called Soul Man.
Oh gosh.
You ever heard of that one?
No.
That was the worst.
Soul Man was
Really?
about a white guy who wanted to get. They were giving out scholarships to black students. So he pretended to be black.
C. Thomas Howell.
Thomas
So
Howell.
he missed getting a scholarship
Yes.
barely, and then he found out the only way he could is if because his credentials were good enough, but it was only for black students.
Yep.
So he used the tanning pills
Yep.
to make himself look darker
What?
and put
Yes.
Jerry curl in his hair. And
Yes.
Even
Yeah.
these pictures are horrible.
yeah.
there's a
Oh, yeah.
scene where the father of the girl
Yeah.
he's dating, who's a white girl, is like picturing like what he thinks dinner would be like if they were to get married.
Yes.
And he dresses like a pimp,
pimp.
and he eats watermelon. It's like,
Give me some watermelon, bitch.
Stop.
bitch, make me a plate. Like it's
bad.
It is so bad.
It was so bad.
That is horrible.
It's like cringy.
Yeah. Now this movie disappeared, and I'm just gonna say the name of it, and we're gonna move on. 1946 Song of the South.
Yeah.
All right. Here's one. I know this one was horrible when I saw it back then. This is from 1974. Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
The worst. You ever see that, Ray?
Wait, no.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it was supposed to be over the top, like satire to show you how ridiculous it is, but
it was bad.
offensive. Yeah.
It was a western.
Like a spaghetti
Yeah.
western.
And their sheriff got shot, and they brought in a black guy as the sheriff. They threw the N-word around like it was nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
There
I
was-
never saw it all the way through.
Oh, real? Oh,
No.
it was horrible.
Yeah, I never watched it all the way through.
This one drunk guy goes, "The sheriff is a near," and everybody's like, "Hey, the sheriff's near," but that wasn't what he was trying to say.
Oh no.
Number 3, was it Borat?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Borat.
Borat
And they
was
continue to
hilarious.
make them.
Borat
Yes.
was hilarious. Though.
Yes.
The first one.
Okay, and Brian, I haven't seen this, but I've heard you talk about it several times. 2004, the number 2 most politically incorrect movie was Team America: World Police.
Oh my gosh, that is so bad. It's a puppet movie, and it's made by the people from South Park.
Oh
Yes.
yes. Okay.
So parents took their kids to see
I
it.
saw that.
And
Yep.
the opening scene, so they do like a spoof on the musical Rent, but it's called AIDS.
Oh,
And-
wow.
yeah.
Yes,
it's
I
bad.
remember. I remember.
And so
seeing
as the
this.
opening scene happens, I saw parents looking around because I told my wife, I'm like, these parents are gonna bail. Watch. And I saw them looking around, and they made
Yep.
it through that part. But afterwards, there's a part where the puppets are in a limo. And they say probably a couple of the worst things I've ever seen on a movie screen. And parents just snatched up their
Your
kids.
kids
It
got
was
them out of
all
there?
the way- It ended up being just me and my wife in the movie theater.
Oh.
And she didn't want to stay for the whole thing either. I made her.
Now here's 2 before I tell you what number 1 is. 2 honorable mentions: Shallow Hal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You ever see Shallow Hal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
offensive to overweight.
The heavy people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray hates it because.
But I feel like it turned it around though, because
It
then
did.
he
Yes,
realized.
yes,
So I feel
yes,
like the
yes.
story ended well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
And this one was horrible. I saw half of this one, and it starred Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, yeah.
The Ringer.
Yep.
The Ringer.
He pretended to be
the-
special so he could join the Special Olympics
Oh,
And
yes,
win.
yes,
and win
yes.
like a bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why would they even create that?
That was 2005. Now, this is number 1. It was from 1915.
He did do a lot of work with the Special Olympics
Yeah.
Yeah.
during that movie, but
Yeah.
it still doesn't change the fact it's a bad look.
Yeah. This is the worst of all time. It was from 1915. It's called The Birth of a Nation. It's where the KKK considered themselves heroic in this movie, and it was pretty bad.
Yeah, why make that?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's
But
a
back-
documentary.
Well, I mean, 1915.
1915.
Yeah.
Oh, they was all out. But yeah, those are the most politically incorrect movies of
How
all
do
time.
you not have Pineapple Express in there?
What was wrong with that one? I don't remember.
Isn't that the
Oh,
one
that was
with
when Robert Downey
Jr.
that
played a
was
black guy?
He was in blackface.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
I mean, that's got
Yes.
Soul Man written all
Yes.
over it.
that is right.
Now, again, the storyline was to spoof the idea of
Yeah,
a white guy
guy
playing a
playing a
black
black
guy,
guy.
so I get it. But
Yeah, yeah. So those are the bad ones. All right, let's move on. First call of the day, we want to talk to you. Call us up, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First call of the day, we want to talk to you, find out how your day's going, but you got to call us and do it now right here on Johnny's House.
XL. Okay, quickly. Think of all the songs you know by The Weeknd. Now think of all the songs you know by Doja Cat. That's how much singing you'll be doing at their show August 4th in Tampa. Win tickets weekdays at 7:50 a.m. and 4:35 p.m. on XL 1067.
Direct from Hollywood with Ryan Seacrest.
Lizzo's trajectory to fame took a massive upward turn in 2019, fueled by the immense success of her breakout album, 'Cause I Love You. And she tells Variety the speed which it happened and that sudden shift in being recognized made it particularly challenging to process for her. She said most stars have been famous just as long as they've been a person, so they've acclimated to it. I was going into dive bars in 2018 and nobody was bothering me. By 2019, I noticed I couldn't even go into restaurants with my dancers. I had to call security, and I thought, I'm just a burden to my friends, and things are different now. It bummed me out because you lose a sense of your privacy and yourself, the old self. I'm good with it now. I'm fine. I'm young. I'm talented. I deserve the attention. The words of Lizzo there. Her new reality show, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, Bowels on Prime Video March 25th.
That's direct from Hollywood.
Los Angeles is the supercar battleground where the rich and famous flex their ultra-luxury rides. But where do the super rich get their supercars? Meet R.D. Whittington, the man who makes it all happen in the new Discovery Plus original series, $1 Million Wheels. It's a behind-the-scenes look at the cutthroat world of high-end car sales, a multi-million-dollar business where if you don't deliver for your A-list clients, your competition will. From executive producer Jamie Foxx, $1 Million Wheels, streaming now, only on Discovery Plus. Terms apply.
This report is sponsored by Wawa. Start your day sizzling at Wawa with 2 for $5 Sizzlies in your favorite varieties, including the return of the Waffle Sizzly. Enjoy a delicious breakfast on the go. Gotta have a Wawa.
It's time for you to do a 3-day cleanse. Yes, you. I'm talking to you right now, the one who feels bloated and you're tired. It's time for you today to go to squeeze.com.
And if you need some motivation, there's a whole Squeeze Society on Facebook that you could totally check out. You guys can motivate each other and just read the reviews and people just raving about it. Squeeze.com is where it's at. It tastes delicious, and the delivery process is so quick and easy, plus free delivery with the promo code radio.
There's nothing stopping you. You know how you feel this morning. You don't have to feel that way. Go to squeeze.com.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Lampy with Florida Fat Loss, and I know the secret. Our unique weight loss program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back naturally, safely, and effectively. If you'd like to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no surgery, and no hypnosis, call our office now at 321-677-1740 or online at flfatloss.com.
Hey guys, it's Brian. I'm losing weight. More importantly, I'm feeling great, and they're teaching me how to keep it off. Florida Fat Loss can work for you. Get your personalized consultation. Dr. Lampy, his system works.
Many patients lose 20 to 30 pounds in about a month. For your free private weight loss consultation, call 321-677-1740. That's 321-677-1740 or online at flfatloss.com.
At ViStar Credit Union, we believe in helping our members reach their financial goals and being there for our communities too. That's why we offer everyone home loans with better rates, where members can receive a savings of up to $5,000 toward closing costs. Better financial lives, stronger communities. ViStar Credit Union. Do good. Bank better. Visit vistarcu.org/join to find out more. ViStar is an equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
At Panera, you can say yes to both of your cravings. We call it You Pick Two. And with over 465 pairings, you'll find a meal sure to satisfy any mood. Are you feeling both fresh and fun? Pick our Fuji apple salad with a new Thai chicken soup. Or maybe you're feeling classic and bold. Pair some creamy mac and cheese with our new citrus Asian crunch salad. Pick your perfect pair and order a You Pick Two today. Panera, the familiar made fantastic.
Your entertainment news is brought to you by Johnny's House sponsor, Todd Minor Law. Remember, there's a reason people call Todd Minor Law. In an accident, call Todd Minor.
Today's chance of rain depends on where you are. XL Weather.
This report is sponsored by Walt Disney World.jobs.
Walt Disney World Resort is hosting an in-person Disney Central Call Center Job Fair in Orlando on March 31st. Apply in advance for call center positions and you can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus. Visit waltdisneyworld.jobs/job fair today.
Hey, it's Bruno Mars. Okay, enough commercials. XL 1067.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. He waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
Orlando's number one hit music station on a Wednesday at 6:24. Right now you're listening to Johnny's House. Mostly cloudy, showers, thunderstorms, 80% chance of rain today. Close to 80 is our high. Right now it is 68. First call, we want to talk to you, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Yesterday, stayed around here. We had a little get-to-gathering and award ceremony, and we won. Our station won Station of the Year, which is pretty good. And they highlighted a lot of the things that we did as a morning show, and we got to thank you guys for listening. Because a lot of people during COVID, a lot of morning shows changed. There was a morning show here in this town that was doing triple digits.
Yeah.
And then they're like at zero. But no, thank you for that. And then I had to rush out of here and pick up the kid because he's on spring break, and I am the spring break camp leader.
What was on the agenda yesterday?
I needed a nap.
Oh, okay.
Here's lunch. Made him lunch. You cool? I'll see you in 2 hours. And then once I woke up, we did some things, and I got him a stationary bike. He rode that. We talked, and then I took him back to his mom's house before the storms hit last night.
Yeah.
Miss Ray, how was yours?
It was good. Had a fun little event here. It's nice to see everybody that comes in the building every now and then and mingle with them.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. And then after that, I went home and went for a run. And then when Missy got home, we went to the store and got some camping essentials for this weekend.
It's on.
It is on.
It is on.
Yeah. And then after that, I mean, the weather was really bad at our house.
Yeah.
We were like in the cone of possibility for the tornadoes.
Yeah.
There was one that was like 5 miles away from us, and Missy is petrified of tornadoes.
I'm looking at photos this morning of people with their kids in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, in the bathtub.
Yeah.
From
So
last night.
Some of our friends hit us up and they said, we're in the bathroom locked up.
Look at that.
Missy made me get the kids and bring them into our bedroom because it was so bad. And she was watching like Fox 35 and their weather app, and they tell you, they zoom in on like the streets that it's going to. So it was right there. And
listen,
so
I got a weather kid. You don't understand. This kid called me 10 times. Do you know right now it's a winter garden? It's a winter garden, but they're saying, I'm like, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for us, it was like around 11:30 that it happened,
I slept
and
through all of that.
oh my gosh, I was up probably from 11:30 to like 12:50 with
Really?
Missy.
Oh, I was.
When I say she's scared, like she's scared.
I slept right through all of that, man. B, how was yours, man?
It was good. Worked around here for a little bit, had our little fun meeting, and ate some grub. And then I just got stuck up here. Once people that haven't been around a while get together, they start talking.
Oh, I know, man. I get out.
You got to find your out.
Yep.
So I did that, and then I went home, and I took a quick nap. And then the storms jumped off at our house, too.
Yeah.
So I had to bring everything in. But ours, it came across our side first, and it hit Ray's on the way out. So we were at like 9 o'clock when it was going crazy at our house, and everyone was freaking out. And we were just below the little line. So our friends who were in the line were calling us going, hey, are you guys like all locked down? We're like, no, it's right above us. Like we can see it right above us, but we got a lot of rain, a lot of wind, but we weren't in that cone, thankfully. But my phone wouldn't stop going off.
The weather is insane around here, man. I mean,
today too, one more day.
Yeah, Saturday night was 33.
Yep.
And it's gonna be storming again today, but it's gonna start clearing up. So for those of you who are down here for spring break, you'll be all right. But this ain't like that summer routine where, it rains in the afternoon.
Every day.
No, this is some whole different stuff right here. So we can't help you predict how to handle your day.
And then I went back and found all our old Station of the Year pictures.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that one. That was pretty cool.
Our hugging the trophy for 3 years.
And then they told us yesterday what we thought was true for years is that we should have wanted more years, but other stations got mad because we did, and they had to switch it up.
Yeah, they had to change the criteria.
Said we bribed them.
Right.
Sure.
Whatever.
Right.
All right. Listen, we come back. We're going to talk about people that are trying to get back into the dating world and some tips that we're going to throw out there to try to get you to do that. We'll do that next right here on Johnny's House.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
XL Traffic.
Seeing slow traffic now eastbound on I-4 from US 27 past Osceola Polk Line Road. In Brevard County, had an accident southbound on I-95 north of Deering Parkway or Stuckey Way Road. 2 right lanes are blocked southbound, and also the right lane is blocked northbound here. Had a structure fire with the right lane closed southbound on Orange Blossom Trail at Land Street Road. A wreck northbound in International Drive at Ancora Circle. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
At Orlando Health Cancer Institute, get the answers you need and access to the most advanced technology and personalized treatment options, plus expert support from more than 6 locations closer to you. Visit OrlandoHealthCancer.com to learn more about their compassionate approach to cancer care.
This Tuesday on Fox, we celebrate the music you loved listening to all year.
It's our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Awards.
LL Cool J will be there to host and perform.
Live music from Megan Thee Stallion, Jason Aldean, John Legend, Charlie Puth, Måneskin.
And we'll present our rare iHeartRadio Icon Award to Jennifer Lopez for her impact on music, film, television, and culture, including a once-in-a-lifetime performance.
Plus, your favorite artist will take home iHeartRadio Music Awards, voted on by you, the fan.
Thank you so much. Don't miss our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Watch exclusively on Fox and listen right here.
This Tuesday night at 8.
Warner Brothers Pictures and J.K. Rowling invite you to return to the magic. Discover the secrets before Harry Potter in Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. This April, meet Dumbledore's first army and uncover the secrets that can save the world. April 15th, rated PG-13.
Wednesday morning is Johnny's house, 6:39, mostly cloudy. It is going to rain today, 80% chance of that. High today of 79. Right now it is 68. All right, so a lot of people are getting back into the dating world. I think the world has come alive. Now I think that, more and more they're slacking the restrictions of COVID. There are more people getting out. But I saw this report in about, is it China? 65% of people on lockdown.
Yeah.
Really?
Really? They're on lockdown because they got some type of outbreak.
Ooh.
But anyway, so
they don't want an outbreak of freedom to happen, so they lock them down. See?
Yeah, really. And turn your TVs off. All right, so what are we doing is people are giving out tips.
Well, I
on how
saw
to
this floating around on Instagram. So someone asked because they have to get back into the dating game because they haven't done it in a while, and then with COVID and everything, and then I guess they broke up during. So they were in a relationship before, so they didn't have any skills when it comes to dating. So people were giving suggestions, and they were not just normal ones. They were kind of out of the box, which I thought was kind of cool. So some of the ones was worry less about if they like you and more about if you even like them.
I love that.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of people don't even think about that.
Yeah.
I'm so concerned.
Now say that again.
Worry less about if they like you and more about if you even really like them.
Yeah, that's true. Then why, if you don't like them, why are you putting your effort?
Right.
True.
Because a lot of people just want acceptance. And so I feel like that's such a good one.
Yeah, because you don't think about, do I even like this person enough to bother with this whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This one we talk about all the time. Rejection isn't personal.
No.
It can't be. They don't know you.
They didn't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, some people aren't compatible.
And it's not, some people, even though you may like them, you're not their type. Just like there's people that aren't your type.
Yep.
That's just how it is.
This is a good one, I thought. Ask yourself if you would be friends with this person if you weren't physically attracted to them.
I like that.
That's why I made a lot of mistakes in my life.
I think a lot of people do.
In my whole life.
Because I think to make it long term, you got to be really good friends. Like my wife and I are really good friends.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't.
I used to be like, damn, look at that booty. Okay, come here. What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, and that's how it started with my wife. I'll be honest.
Yes.
But I mean,
Yes.
thankfully, she turned out to be my friend. But
Yes.
you have to
Because
think about
that lust is going to eventually not fall off, but it might, you know.
And you need other things.
The thing that I was hoping would happen, Ray, was that the lust would lead into a friendship and then lead to a relationship.
Oh, okay.
And that's why.
But they may not have qualities that you would be friends with. That's basically what it's saying. Like you're overlooking the fact that they may have zero qualities that you would befriend. Like, would you hang with this person if they weren't hot?
And then they walk away like, okay, come here. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to think
as you watch them walk by. Hey, come here.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we can work through this.
Maybe I can overlook your bigotry because you got that big booty and stuff.
That's a good one.
This one I think people need to hear after the fact. It said, "Stop choosing what isn't choosing you. If it's not mutual, stop pursuing it."
Yeah, you can't force it.
I think a lot of people need to hear that.
I've taken it upon myself that any skills that I had in the past, I'm erasing them all. I'm gonna go into a new situation just being totally different. Because what they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and acting for a different, expecting a different result.
Yep.
Well, I've been doing the same thing. So I've come in this time and say, you know what? Once I get back out there, it'll be different. And I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna look at things differently. I'm gonna take it slow, and I'm gonna be able to go see somebody walk by. That's nice, but good. Bye. If we don't get along, we're not compatible.
Right.
There's certain things that and it's amazing. At my age, I got mature. Ain't that some crap?
Well, you're kind of forced into it.
Yeah, no
it had
joke.
to happen eventually.
But you know what? The thing that through being single is that I'm okay being by myself.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. But I don't want to get too comfortable being by myself. But I'm cool with it. I'm just like, hey, it's no biggie. Before I used to fight. I'm like, man, I got to get out, man. I'm in a cage. Now I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. So if you're not going to add on to the happiness that I already have, I ain't got time for it. I do not have time for it.
Yeah.
We want you to give us some tips if you're out there. The ones that Brian read were very, very good, but there's some things that you might be. There's some people thinking about getting back into that world again. We want to find out what are some things to look forward to. Look, you stepped on the landmines, There's some people that don't. They've been in a relationship for a long time. Now they're getting out there. I don't know the pros and cons of those apps anymore because I've not heard anything good. But
I think it's just like hit or miss, to be honest.
Really?
It's like if you get lucky, you get lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably not much different than if you were to apply it to, like, let's say a bar or wherever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad that you're going to go through before you find the good.
Yeah.
See, with the app, it's convenient. You can just be sitting at home.
Yeah.
I like that. That's attractive. That's not that kind of thing. But then when you meet in person, eventually, from what I understand, people, they write that they want to be in some serious relationship, which is what women want to hear. The ones that want to be in one, and then that person, next thing you know, Ha-ha, here's a picture.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of my junk just in case you wanted to know.
So you know what you're working with.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, if you want to text over, is 41067. You can get into social media. We want to know, what are some tips that you would like to give to people that are getting back into the dating world one more time? And for the best one, we're going to hook you up with a $50 Play-Doh Closet gift card. Play-Doh's Closet buys and sells gently used name-brand clothes for teens and 20-something. 8 locations in Orlando. Find the nearest one. Go to PlayDohsCloset.com. $50 worth of clothing for you. You just got to give us some tips that we can give the people that are getting back out in the dating world. What tips would you have for them? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, because we want to talk to you right now on Johnny's House. 605, Orlando's number one hit music station. It is Johnny's House. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, and expect some rain today. 80% chance of that, mostly cloudy. With a high of 79, it is 68 right now. A lot of people getting back into the dating world. We want to find out from you, what are some things or so advice that you would give someone who's getting back in the game? Mary, good morning. Mary. Hello? Oh, it sounds like a phone's out.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Mary. Hello.
I'm going to try picking her up on the other side.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, man.
What the heck?
See if you hear the, is that even happening? No, there it is.
No.
Uh-oh.
Well, then.
Well, what did Mary say? Look out for warning signs?
Yeah, so she basically said that, nowadays people pretend to be somebody else, so just look out for the warning signs if they're lying about who they are and what they do and all that stuff.
Here's the thing. You see the warning signs, but you look at somehow you mesmerize and just go with it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying, what are they saying on social?
Christina said, stay positive. You'll have to travel through a briar patch of whatever in order to find a gem. Yes. No matter where you go, you could find a gem.
Yep. And some people are like, listen, I'm tired of it. I'm just going to stay home and watch TV. Anything on the moment?
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. It moves way faster now
it does.
than what you're used to.
Oh, for sure.
You can thank the apps for that probably. And then someone said, you know what, just don't do it.
Oh.
You don't need nobody.
Get yourself a couple cats and puppies. You are good for the rest of your life.
It ain't worth it.
All right, we got to fix the phones back up. And until then, Ray, what you working on?
We now know Rihanna's birthing plan, and it sounds like one heck of a party.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't heard this. Coming up next right here, Johnny's House.
I can see the sun light up the sky, so I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, I don't like this. You're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
As we know, Rihanna is expecting her first child with A$AP Rocky, and she has just been showing it off, looking good in all of her maternity outfits and showing her belly off, but now she's talking about what kind of mother she's going to be and what kind of birthing plan she has. But she says she's going to be a very protective mother, which we could probably already see that. She said, I feel like she's going to be the type of mom that's going to be psycho about it. If you start talking about my kids, it's over. So we could have seen that coming from a mile away. Now, as far as her birthing plan, it sounds like such a big party. So she plans on giving birth in her Barbados mansion.
It's a beautiful mansion.
Surrounded by her family and friends. She's going to give birth in a state-of-the-art birthing pool.
Okay.
Her friends and family are going to get spa treatments and massages all the way up until the delivery happens. So her friends that are going to be there, they're also going to get in on the spa packages and stuff that she's going to give them and all that. Her best friend is a doctor, and she's going to be delivering the baby.
Okay. That's cool.
And then they're throwing a huge beach bash and after party for a couple of days after the baby's
She ain't gonna feel up to it, I wouldn't imagine.
I think she's doing it to as a celebration. I don't know how involved she's going to be at the beach bash and all that stuff because she is going to have just had a baby. But yeah.
That's cool.
It sounds like a huge party, like I said.
Cousin Rihanna, you mind if I don't come in the room when you're doing that whole pool thing? I mean, I want to come to the whole event.
Right.
But the pool portion, you mind if I just...
I want to be there for the party and the after party.
I want to be there for the massages and the spa-like treatments.
The after birth. I ain't trying to see the after birth.
You mind if I skip that part?
See the after party.
I just cannot wait because I really hope that she has not photos and videos, but the birthing pool and all that stuff. I do want to see what the experience that she's going to give everybody.
Anybody ask A$AP Rocky what he felt about any of this?
Nope. Because you know how he feels. He feels like he just won $1 billion and that his life is set up.
He's just sitting there shaking his head like, yep.
Plus, I mean, really, you ain't the one going through it, dude. So even if you were, just like Jimmy, you ain't got no say in this.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Rihanna, I think you spent a little bit too much money for this.
Oh.
No, she worth $1.7 billion.
I know.
I almost swore on the radio.
I know. Hey, babe, maybe you want to.
No, she would shut that down so quickly. I feel like A$AP Rocky is just playing his part.
Exactly.
He knows his role. He's doing a great job, and she just looks so extremely happy with him. The 2022 Grammy Awards is nearly here, and people are talking about how it's going to go down. April 3rd, it's happening in Las Vegas. It's going to be live. And it's going to be on CBS and also on Paramount Plus. But some people that are taking the stage, we've got Lil Nas X, Jack Harlow, BTS, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo. And so there's a lot of people that are supposed to be showing up to this. It's like the first bounce back year since the pandemic, which is going to be good. I mean, with all the big names and albums that came out, including Justin Bieber, Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift, it's gonna be pretty big.
You can see this one. You could tell that it's gonna finally get back to whatever it's going to be. You know. Now, if the ratings are down in this one, then
it's going to be hosted by Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
So, and then on the other side of that, coming up in just a couple of weeks, March 27th is the Oscars.
Okay.
And that's also going to be held live, and it's going to be broadcasted on ABC. And they're going to continue to make announcements in the upcoming weeks just to see, to get people pumped up. And did you see the host for this one?
No.
Regina Hall, Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes.
I remember
I saw
that.
them announce
You
it,
broke that a couple weeks ago.
So it's going to be a full lineup of hosts, which I think is going to be good. And they said that they want people to actually feel like they're going to have a good time because it's been a while since they had a good time.
They also said a majority of them won't be on TV. It was only, 4 or 5 going to be on TV?
Well, they said that the ones that nobody really cares about is going to happen before the show or they're not really going to air it because...
When you stack 3 C-level hosts, you still got a C-average host. I mean,
you think Wanda Sykes is C?
Shy.
I
mean, but listen, if I was number one in animated recordings, I want to be on TV.
Yeah.
If I'm going to get an Oscar for animated recordings in a scene, I want that.
There's actually probably people that are more interested in that than some of the ones they do put on TV.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying.
so true. But of course now, everything is going to be streaming on streaming services and stuff too, so you don't have to watch it live. And that's the other thing. These award shows are just kind of falling apart.
And that's one thing. Maybe they shouldn't take overnight ratings. You give it 2 or 3 days to see if people don't watch it on streaming services and add that to the whole mix.
Yeah, that's so true.
That kind of thing. All right, we come back. Let's see if we can help you. Let's give you 30 seconds of therapy right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is Johnny's House. 708. It's going to rain today, mostly cloudy, showers, 80% chance of that. It's going to be 79. It is 68. Tomorrow morning, we'll be out of the studio. You know, if there's something big happening in this town, even though no one else is going to be there, because we get up so early, we're going to be there. We're going to be at Lim Fitzpatrick in Lake Mary. We did it a couple years ago, and they got a huge block party going on tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And they say it's free until 4 and then $10 cover thereafter.
They usually go all day.
Oh, yeah.
Just not as early as we're going to be there.
They got Dave Matthew Tribute Band starting from 6 until 9. But we'll be there first thing in the morning, making sure that we get in the St. Patrick's Day spirit. We'll be there. I even bought a St. Patrick's Day T-shirt. And once I bought it, I think Brian has the same shirt. I'm not sure.
What does yours say?
Oh, you guys are going to be twinsies?
No, but I need to know before.
I will let you know. I won't
before
say
we show up together, because I have two, so I could bail on it.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
I just went online with the.
I was going to say, maybe I'll go pick it up, too.
No,
we could be triplets.
Triplets?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Not feeling it?
Hey.
I have one that I know nobody else has, so I can wear that, but I know which
All
one I
right.
think you're talking about.
All right.
I have one that says come out wherever you are, and it's a rainbow with a leprechaun.
Is it real?
Good. It's
Okay.
also a gay shirt.
Yeah.
Well.
Ray says it's a gay shirt.
Ray said she's celebrating St. Patrick's Gay.
Yeah. Gay Ray on the show.
Gay I'm gonna tell you how time has changed. Way back in the day, we had an intern, and you know how we used to give interns names.
Yeah.
And this dude was straight as can be, but we called him Gay Derek.
Stop, you did?
Yep. For no reason.
How did I never know that?
This was long.
This was way. This is before me.
Yeah, it was for Brian. Way back in the day. And he goes, but I'm not gay. That's the funny part.
Oh,
See, that's
wow.
why we're wacky.
Yeah, wacky zany.
Because you're
morning
not
zoo.
gay, and we're calling you gay.
Gay, yeah.
If you're gay, you'd be straight Derek.
And his dad was like, "You're interning there?" And they do it, and he's like, "Yeah." And after a while, he just went with it, say, "Whatever." Hey, man, you gay, Derek? Yeah.
Wow, you should reach out and apologize.
Gay Derek probably like 40 years old now.
It still probably traumatizes him to be called gay when he's not.
If I can find him, I swear I would.
No, I'm
but
just
that's how dumb it
If
was.
that show is still around, I'd say it should be canceled.
Oh, I think it would have been canceled a long time ago. Believe me.
Oh, I know. There's certain things that I've gotten away from doing.
Yes.
And that was, you guys did stuff before me.
That was, it was being on the verge of being canceled back then. But anyway, Liam Fitzpatrick will be there tomorrow morning. They got to thank them so much for letting us in, because they don't need us there tomorrow at all. But we asked them, and they said, sure.
Will they let us have drinks, though?
They gave us drinks last time.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
We just invited ourselves to the party.
Hey, you know what happened last time we were there?
I know.
Yeah.
I was there.
That was bad. It was real bad.
Yeah.
Life-changing.
I told Missy that we're going to be broadcasting from Liam's, and she goes, great.
I know. My wife said, well, I'm not coming. I'm like, oh, all right.
But they're having a block party that's going to be insane. And here's the crazy thing about the weather is that it's going to be a mess today, but tomorrow's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Perfect.
80 degrees, sunshine, and everything. So Liam Fitzpatrick and Lake Mary, thank you so much. We'll be broadcasting there live tomorrow morning, and we cannot wait to get there. It'll be a lot of fun.
And we are going to try to live stream it on the YouTube. So,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, we're going to bring the setup and try to make it work. It won't be 3 cameras. We ain't that fancy.
No.
We'll be there.
No, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you're looking for something to do on St. Patrick's Day, that is the place. I'm telling you, it will be packed. People are ready to get out. And just think, 2 years ago, they canceled it. And they canceled on St. Patrick's Day, which meant they had bought the beer, had all the setup ready to go, and they said everything closed. Everything.
Yeah, the bar by my house said that they had stuff. They had to give away the stuff because it was ordered and it was going to go bad. So they ended up just giving away all the food because they had to shut down.
Man. All right, it's time for 30-second therapy. You call us up, tell us what's going down, and we'll try to break it down for you. And someone, if you, just for calling us up and being brave, got a pair of tickets to the Crayola Experience. Discover the magic of colors and over 20 hands-on creative attractions. Plus Perry, the new animated show, Chaos and Creativity. Watch the crayons peel back the wrappers and show the colorful chaos of running the most creative place on earth. The Crayola Experience. We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets, but you got to tell us what's the situation you're going through, and we'll try to break it down and tell you what you should do. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, because we love talking to you on the air. But if you just want to text it over, the XL Mobile is 41067. If you're on any social media platform, you can drop the comment there, and you should be watching the live stream so you can see what we do, and you can drop a comment. But we want to talk to you 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. 30-second therapy. Got a pair of tickets to the Cradle Experience, but we got to find out what's happening with you first on Johnny's House. Doja Cat, woman. 723, Orlando's #1 hit music station on a Wednesday. This is Johnny's house. Expect some rain throughout today, but tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day, it's going to be fine. It's going to rain today and tonight. Close to 80 is our high. It is 68 right now. Now, we asked for 30-second therapy, but some of y'all just get too serious, and we can't. Listen, man, we just have fun on the radio.
Right, that's how come we got Station of the Year, because we're on too serious
stuff. Y'all need. I understand y'all calling us, but there's certain things you need to call professionals for. So I'm just being for real. I know we call it 30 seconds. We're just going by life experiences.
And I just repeat what my therapist says to me. So
well, that's free therapy then.
Yeah,
you should definitely call for that. Like, I just say stuff that makes no sense.
That's at all. And I'm trying to break it down now. This is what I would do, but some stuff is just
I've never been to therapy, physical or otherwise. I got no credibility
whatsoever. All right. So we're just going to move on. Now, this was funny. We were talking about this morning off the air. And I don't know where Ray got this stat from.
Yeah.
But 1 in 5 people have done what?
Said that they've eaten food out of the trash.
Okay, now that was an old Seinfeld episode.
Yep.
Where he left it was
Eclair, yeah,
on top of the trash. It wasn't in there. It was on top, and someone saw him pick it up and eat it.
There was only a bite out of it.
So maybe you love some donuts. You take eat half of it and you eat it, and you're like, I don't want this other half. And then you reconsider. You want that other half of donut.
Is it sitting on top of the trash? Okay, let's say I just there's I went grocery shopping, there's some bags there, and I put the donut on top of that and then close the thing.
So according to this, the people that ate out of the trash, it looked, quote unquote, perfectly fine to them. So probably sitting on top.
I would have ate it. Yeah.
No.
I would have ate it.
No, so you're 1 in 5 people.
But only if you threw it away.
If it was mine, there's nobody else in the house.
You're
but
the one who threw it away.
In public?
No, my house.
Oh, okay.
At my house.
Because it doesn't mean like digging out of the trash can on the corner.
No. I'm talking at my house. I'm like, man, I don't need this. Put it down on top of the trash can. Close the little thing.
What if it was in our studio right here?
No, because y'all would see it.
But you would do it.
I'm not saying I'd do it.
Take us out of the equation here.
I'm not saying I'd do it.
But it's not out of the equation.
Okay, does the trash can have a lid? It closes down on it?
Okay, let's say the one out in the hall.
Oh, my God.
No.
No, definitely not.
No.
Not here.
No,
for
multiple
sure.
people put their trash.
So, but I need to know if your home one, does it have a lid?
No.
Your trash can ain't got no lid at your house?
No, it's you slide it out, and it's like a plastic one. It has a bag in it.
And you push it back in.
You push it back in.
Okay, so it doesn't have a lid. See, mine has a lid.
So does mine.
Mine ain't got no lid.
I feel like the lid
I think a lid is a big deal because if a lid seals in all the funk.
There's also a time thing. Okay, there's a time limit in this. I'm being for real. Now, let's say that I got home from work around noon, and I'm like, I don't need this. Took a nap, woke up about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Yes, I'd eat it. Now, if it's 3 or 4, I'm not going to eat it because then it's stale.
What's the 2 other hours
It's
going to do?
stale.
Oh, my.
You want me to be honest, right? I'm being honest. I would.
Okay.
But, I mean, a stale donut, put it in the microwave. It's perfectly fine again.
No, just cut the ends off a little bit. Just a little sliver of the ends, and it's fresh inside.
I don't want it that badly. I got to work with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to work with it. If it's sitting there, and I would look around like, I guess I will. Ray, you won't do it. Or have you?
I have.
Okay. Explain your situation. You ready to dog me?
I don't know if I want to.
You have to.
Wait. You talking that junk to me, and you worse than what I did?
See, because that's what we do, Ray. We talk about things. It's weird how that works.
If we did, it'd be like this.
Oh, I forgot. That's my job.
And you brought it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
she was dogging me just now.
Okay, because I'm talking about like in the future, but I don't think I would do it anymore, like ever again. Because of COVID and, diseases
all that,
and
Ray.
sickness.
Can we get to the
and,
story?
okay, all right,
all
okay.
that.
So when I did work at a restaurant.
Ooh.
You ate it out of a restaurant trash can?
Oh,
That's
Ray.
even worse than your home.
We made fun of you.
It was on top. It was on top. It was literally nothing else was touching
How could you
it.
even judge me? We're not even in the same ballpark.
Right. That's my biggest problem at this point is that you just went on and on about him, and you ate out of a restaurant trash can.
Okay, but I was young and drunk and stupid.
All that.
And,
Okay, what'd you eat, Ray?
maybe a little quesadilla.
That's gross.
There was no bite taken out of it.
I got a question. Was it your quesadilla that you thought you wanted? Okay.
So you threw it away.
I threw it away.
Okay.
And then I was like, damn, I kind of want that black bean quesadilla that I just threw away. And it was sitting right on top. And
How long?
Probably like 10 minutes.
And nobody else had thrown anything away?
Nobody else. It was during the slow period.
And did the trash can have a lid?
No.
Yeah, because most don't in,
No.
the, in
You
a
see how
restaurant.
she looked at me when I said I didn't have one? It had no lid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, Ray, I swear, man.
That's disgusting, Ray.
I swear.
It was right there on top. And listen, I was a broke waitress.
I mean, you
paid
can
for it.
qualify it all you want. You still did it.
But like now in the future, I'm a grown adult.
Voice real high right now. B, how about you?
No, absolutely not.
Damn.
No, there's
You rich.
literally no. What? No, I just don't
rich.
throw away things that I might want to eat.
I mean, I'm just.
Like I put stuff in the fridge that I might want to eat later, or in the microwave.
Listen, see, look, you've been working out and stuff. For me, I'm like, I don't need these calories. And then after I sleep, I'm like, well, I burnt some while I was asleep. I can eat them again.
Yeah, no. If there's a chance, honestly, God, my wife hates it. If there's a chance I'm going to eat it later, I stick it in the microwave.
Okay.
Okay,
I see what you're saying.
And then
yeah.
if later on in the day I'm not going to eat it, either I throw it away or she throws it away and beats me to it. Like even with like chips and queso, I roll up the extra chips, throw them in the microwave because maybe later.
Yeah.
So I don't throw things away very much. But I if I did, I got to assume I would not be able to. But I have a lid on my trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chloe, you're looking disgusted right now. Real disgusted.
I haven't eaten out of the trash, but there was a guy at my old job who, I mean, he was gross. He would eat
Like
banana cream pie. No, not it was
Yo.
worse. Out of the trash. And lick his
Yeah.
thumbs, and then he
Listen.
wouldn't wash his hands.
Wow. No, we had people that eat other people's food.
That was the thing. Like when someone would send back food, they're like, "I don't want this." I mean, all the servers would be like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. We share
I
it.
want this.
I can understand that one. So what's the ratio in here? It's 1, 2. It's 50-50 in the room.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. That's gross.
Instead of 1 and 5.
I know we're running out of time. Real quick, yes or no? Have you ever eaten sitting on the toilet?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
50-50.
And that's worse than eating out of the trash can.
Yeah.
By the
no,
way, for me.
No, I have not done that.
I wasn't like taking a poop.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
matter.
was like in a rush.
There's
just
fecal
peeing.
matter in
the
fecal
air.
matter in the air.
In the air.
And that's fact.
It is right.
Scientific.
Scientific.
Use your Google machine and find it.
When we come back, we'll give you an opportunity to brag on your kids. My kid's better than yours. We're going to get into that next on Johnny's House. 7:39 is the time. It is Johnny's house on a Wednesday. Look for rain today, and tonight and tomorrow is going to clear up. Close to 80 is our high today, 68 right now. All right, I'm going to give you an update on racks. We need about 3, maybe 4 more. Some people have been coming through donating. I think people got scared thinking we wanted all 20 racks from them. No. So we got 3. We need about 3 or 4 more. We tried to buy some from Walmart, put about 10 dresses on it. They snapped. Oh. they're not used to handling the bulk of the type of dresses that we have. So listen, if you're one that you can just spare Z racks or any type of racks, we can do this. But right now we're going to get set up. It's going to be this Saturday morning. It's going to start at 9 o'clock. Go to babydj.org. We'll put something on the XL social media and come out and get dresses. And it's for any young lady in our community. I don't care what city you're in. If you need a dress, formal wear, casual, whatever it is, brand new. We have to go through all the dresses early Saturday morning to make sure that we put a marker through all the code. What do you call those things?
Oh, the barcode.
Yeah, so they don't return them.
Yeah, we got to go through all of them. That's how new these dresses are. So if you're a young lady in the community and you would like one, starting at 9 o'clock on Saturday, and then at the end, we're 9 until 1, and at 1 o'clock we have 5 or 6 schools that have boutiques that they're going to set up for their school. So if you want a dress, come on by Saturday morning, but we can still use some racks because now we're at a point where we'll have dresses in the back waiting for someone to take one so we can find room on the rack to put it back in there. But we would like to have them all presented for you so you can come by Saturday morning, get checked in, and go shopping. You got a dress, you like 2, you can have them, and then you can just go about your way. That's all we want to do. So if you can help us, again, babydj.org is where you can do this, but we do need about 2 to 3 more racks. Okay, now we only need 20. Y'all been, coming through, but we still need a couple more if you can help us. Babydj.org. All right, it's time for My Kid is Better Than Yours. What is your kid doing? And we give you an opportunity to brag on your kids on the radio. You call us up, tell us something special that your child is doing, something that you're proud about, something that they're making you smile for. We'll give you a chance to tell us all about it. It's called My Kid is Better Than Yours. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If the line is busy and you want to get it in, you can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. And if you listen to the show, if you put it on social media, we'll read those for you too. And those of you who are watching the live stream, if your kid is doing something fascinating, you can put it there and we'll read it for you. My kid is better than yours. What is your kid doing? We need to know. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's find out why your kid is better than yours. We'll do that next right here on Johnny's House. 752, Orlando's number one hit music station. This is Johnny's House on a Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of clouds and showers today, that way today and tonight, and I hope you made it through those storms. I heard yesterday about a lot of people going into their bathroom in the bathtub because of the storms that were hitting yesterday. Won't be quite like that today, but we'll get it throughout the day. High of close to 80. It is 68 right now. All right, time for you to brag on your kids. My kid is better than yours, and you got to tell us what your kid is doing so everybody can know why your kid is so special. Leah, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, why is your kid better than yours?
So I'm actually a special education teacher, and I just wanted to brag about my students.
Sure.
I work with kids with neurological disabilities,
Mm-hmm.
and at the beginning of the year, we always set a set of goals in collaboration with the parents to, have them hit these different goals throughout the year, and, by the end of it, they have mastered it. Well, most of my kids have mastered all of their goals by January, and we're having to come up with new goals for them because they have mastered everything, and it is just phenomenal.
Well, you know what? You need to pat yourself on the back, Leah. If you're the teacher that's teaching them that, and they're getting it to the point where they're, overseeing their goals, you should pat yourself on the back.
And I have to give it to some of the other teachers too, because they're just amazing. Everyone at the school is fabulous. I just can't say it enough. It's just amazing to see these kids go from one point to another.
Oh, you getting emotional on? Are you crying?
No.
You sure?
No tears.
You sure?
Yes,
Oh,
promise.
okay,
Yep,
okay.
promise.
All right, I'll put
It's
this
just
away.
awesome.
Oh no, I think it's great that you find pride in those students. Well, thank you for sharing that, Leah.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, have a good day. Yeah, that's good. The teacher's taking pride in those students. Jonathan, good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
All right, go ahead and brag on your kid. What's up?
All right, my son Joshua, he's 9 years old, and this weekend here in Orlando, he competed in his first Rubik's Cube competition. He competed on a standard 3x3 Rubik's Cube and a 2x2 Rubik's Cube.
Dang.
And how'd he do?
He did excellent. So on the 2x2, he set a personal record of 5 seconds, 5.1 seconds.
5 seconds?
You can actually see the solve on his Instagram. He's at Florida Cuber.
Okay.
He solves it in
So you can
5
take a look.
seconds?
5 seconds?
He solved the 2x2 in 5 seconds.
See if you can find that big.
3x3, his 3x3, he was a little nervous to start, so he was a little bit slower. He solved that in 30 seconds.
Good.
But we're real proud of him for getting up there and doing it. And while he was there, at that competition, there were 4 world records set at that competition in Orlando.
Listen, if your kid did 5, what did the winner get? 1.3 seconds? Goodness.
Really?
About that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was around 1 second.
That's
So
crazy.
one person did have a solve less than 1 second, I believe.
How can you have a solve less than 1 second?
Lots and lots of practice.
Good. It got to be a special Rubik's Cube, right? A speed cube or something like that? Or it's just the standard?
Yeah, we do have speed cubes.
Okay.
Nobody actually solves with a real Rubik's brand Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
But
my
still,
son
though.
uses about 3 different brands.
Yeah, I just watched his 5-second one. That's like they cover it up so you can't see what it looks like, and then they give you some time to look at it real quick,
and then say
and
go.
then
you
put
get
it down,
15 seconds.
and then the light goes off and you go.
That is
Which means his brain's got to be working like so ahead because he's basically figured it out in his head, and then when they hit the button, he picks it up and does it.
How long has he been playing with the cube? Dude, let me tell you how I do a Rubik's Cube. I take all the colors off, and I've learned how to put them back on.
You get a little screwdriver, and you can break it apart.
Get rid of the stickers. They took the stickers off the cube. So
No, with the stickers, they curl.
No, these aren't stickers anywhere. You can't do that.
Oh, okay.
So we started the Rubik's Cube at the beginning of the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
He had gotten one for Christmas right before that, and I learned it, and he learned it at the same time, and then he just kind of took off with it, and we've been getting into the world of cubing ever since.
I'm looking at it. The kids are fascinating. Wow. Okay, well, what's his name so we can all cheer him on?
Yep, his name's Joshua. You can follow him on Instagram at Florida Cuber and TikTok. And I also want to give a shout-out because they're all sitting in the car right now at Hollywood Studios waiting to go in.
Okay.
I want to give a shout-out to my daughter, Laura, also.
All right. Well, thank you, Jonathan, for sharing that. All right.
That's
wow.
crazy.
That's
awesome.
That is insane. Jessica, tell us about your kid.
Hi, yeah. So his name is Liam. He's only 5 years old, and he just learned how to ride a bike without training wheels about a year and a half ago. and he's already like he does like BMX tricks on his bike, and I just think it's crazy.
Wow.
I really don't even know how he learned how to do these tricks. He just kind of, was riding the bike a lot and kind of learned, and it just shocks me.
Wow. All right, Jessica. Ray, what they say over there? Tell me how their kids better than yours.
Thomas said, my kid is 2 and can spell his name and knows his manners and can count to 20 in English and French.
Okay.
At 2.
Okay.
And then somebody said that their daughter is 5 and rocks her extra chromosome. And on Monday, it's the World Down Syndrome Day. So she's saying that everybody needs to celebrate with crazy socks, blue or yellow, to
And
represent.
that's what, Monday?
Yep.
Okay. And B, what's over there?
It's the XO More powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said they're proud of their oldest son, lost 100 pounds in a year because he picked up lacrosse and was really good at it, became team captain, and now has college offers and scholarships.
Go ahead.
And he's just done that in 1 year. So
go ahead.
It's pretty awesome.
All right, real quick, if you want to win a pair of tickets to the weekend with Doja Cat, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Randomly, we'll pick a caller to win. Ray, what are you working on?
Did you see what Mike Tyson is selling now?
I saw this.
I love this.
Coming up, Johnny's house.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
106.7
Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Stop shaving today with Ideal Image Med Spa. Dial pound 250. Say the keywords Radio Ray. So Mike Tyson, he's got his pot company, and now they have edible gummies in the shape of an ear with a bite taken out of it. So obviously, from the 1997 fight with Holyfield, where Tyson literally took a bite out of his
he
ear.
did. I was watching that fight.
Holyfield's ear is still jacked up.
Yeah.
Like it's like a weird looking shape.
Yeah.
They're friends now, right? Or they?
Yeah,
So they seem to be like whatever with each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about there's no word yet if Holyfield is like on board with this. But a couple of years ago they did a joint interview together, and they were talking about how Mike brought up the idea, and it sounded like Evander Holyfield was like all on board with it and everything. So we don't know if he's getting a cut out of the profits or whatever from Mike Tyson's edible gummies. But
I hope so, because he has some financial problems.
Yeah, he did.
Does he really?
He had a lot of kids.
Spent a lot of money.
He had a lot of babies.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he met a flight attendant, got her pregnant.
Oh.
On the flight.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he didn't get her pregnant on the flight, but he met her on the flight. Next thing you know, she's pregnant.
Oh, the story would have been better if it was on the
I know, right? That would have been way better.
Yeah. But he said, quote, we might be in the business of doing this together, but he said that they are making the holy ears and the edibles of the ear where somebody took a bite out of them. And yeah, so you can go get those pot edibles if you want to.
Okay.
Now, a little bit of an update on the Ye West and Pete Davidson feud. It is now spilled over into the gaming world.
Gaming?
And, yes.
I saw this video. It's funny.
What is it? WWE
2K22.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is like some gamer that basically turned their creative skills into developing the celebrities in digital form, and they did a very great job, whoever this digital person is.
Yeah, because you know how you can create your own wrestler.
Yeah.
So they created a Kanye West, and they created a Skeet, or Pete Davidson.
Did they really?
So Kanye West is dressed in a red Donda tracksuit with a black mask. Sounds legit. And Pete Davidson was rocking his trademark like blonde hair, and they did a virtual fight. It took place in a backstage setting, which seems appropriate.
Yeah, because you can pick your setting, and it was like one of those behind-the-scene things like for wrestling.
So Kanye West lifted Pete Davidson up for a power bomb on the concrete floor to win the match overall. But yeah, so that is out there. And a lot of people are just saying that this is just like getting out of control now.
It is.
Because
Pretty
on
funny.
top of that,
It won't stop.
did you see Jake Paul?
Yes.
Jake Paul has offered $30 million to each of
Jake
them
Paul doesn't have $30 million.
to settle their
Maybe he's made a deal with the pay-per-view people.
Yeah, he said he'll put the money in escrow. He said he's guaranteeing $30 million each plus pay-per-view.
Yep. Yeah, to settle their beef in the boxing
I'd
match.
watch
So $60 million to participate.
Sadly, so would I.
And they said it would be 6 rounds.
Might even have a boxing party.
I would totally watch it.
I feel like that would be the most watched.
It probably
boxing
would.
Match.
Yeah.
But it'll never happen.
No.
And it should not happen because that will just end dangerously
Hey, but you know,
for
Pete,
everybody.
Pete Davis is like, listen, that is career money right there.
Yeah.
Well,
You
Kanye
know?
doesn't
And Kanye
need
doesn't
it.
need it.
That's-
He would be
No.
doing it because he wants to hit the dude.
Yeah.
That's the
So-
only way it will work. Yeah.
I mean, those text messages still.
All right, we come back. Let's see if we can make you famous. This works right here on Johnny's House. 8:08 is time. It is Johnny's house on a Wednesday. It looks for rain today and close to 80 as a high. It is 65 right now. If you missed it yesterday with all that is happening in the world today, the governor came out and said the FSA is over.
Woo-hoo!
As of next year, it is done, and done. Now, I don't think the testing is done. What's going to happen is that your kid through grades 3rd through 10th grade will take an English and math test, I think like 3 a year. Now, my thing was with the FSA, you determine what schools got money. And I wonder how they're going to do that.
Yeah, because they did it by school grade.
Okay.
Right? So,
yeah.
and I'm thinking that came from FSA. I don't know enough
either.
to speak on it. I think the way they're doing it now is the testing isn't necessarily like FSA was, where it's like pass-fail type thing.
Yeah.
It's to assess what they need to work on.
Yeah.
Along the way.
Because he was saying that the FSA, which is true, the grades didn't come out till the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
And so at that point, it's too late for you to work on something.
Right. By the time you find out what you're lacking in, you're already
over.
behind the 8 ball.
It's
Yeah.
just so stressful, too.
It is. Yeah.
It really is.
I don't know what it's going to mean for my son, who's a junior.
Mhm.
So he's been taking the FSA, but he still I think because he did virtual school, he's still behind on taking some of that stuff because during virtual school he didn't do the FSA. So
as of next year, he's going to just have to take those tests.
because he's going to take the ACT, which also replaces the requirement for graduation because it gets you into college.
Yeah.
So, but it's weird. Like I don't know because
Well,
he
he just
stressed
came out
for
with
years.
it yesterday, so
He stressed for years. He made himself sick for years on
Yeah.
that FSA crap.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. I remember just being so sick to my stomach, like not wanting to go
Now-
to school.
Now here's the thing. A couple years ago, somebody came out and said we're gonna get rid of the FCAT. We're gonna replace it with this thing called the FSA.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, hey, that's just as much stress as FCAT.
Yeah.
And now this one is 3 tests a year, and some people are coming out going, you're still stressing the kids out now instead of was it twice a year? Oh,
yeah,
once a year.
But there's got to be testing, and
It
there's
has to be.
I mean, there has to be assessment, and you're going to have
Yep.
to learn to manage stress. I think it was because of the emphasis that was put on you won't go to the next grade or
Mhm.
you won't get out of high school, and it's like.
Well,
so
also with the teachers, they were teaching towards the test.
Well, for financial reasons.
Yeah, for financial
you got to
reasons. They
get
were teaching
bonus
the
and
test.
stuff like that. And
So now hopefully they can get back to doing what they do instead of just teaching to the test, because you can teach, but if the kids don't pass the test, then they say the school isn't doing well, so teachers said we'll teach to the test. So hopefully teachers, this is something that you wanted to do, but it is over after this year. Now those kids this year like, we ain't got to take it. I'm sure it was already paid for.
yeah, I mean, it's not going to be instant.
It's been paid for.
I don't think.
So I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. All right, we're going to try to make you famous. What are you doing right now that people should follow you? You're doing something so interesting that you want to tell us about it, and people will follow you. And we've talked to people throughout the weeks who've done this, and I'm telling you, some people 2-3 times more followers after they did this, but it has to be something very interesting that you are doing. And you have to have a way of following you. Now, you can't call up here and say, I'm doing this, and then no one has. You don't have any Instagram, you have nothing. Then this doesn't work for you. But if you have something set up where people can follow you, then we want to hear from you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. And people's like, man, I try to get in every week. Well, see, right now we've busied out all the lines. So what's going to happen is because before you got to start calling about 7:30. You're like, no, it doesn't work that way. So right now all the lines are busy, and once we're done talking, we'll take that off, and the first 3 or 4 in will be the ones that we talk to, okay? Have something interesting that people want to follow you, and we'll put it out there for you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We're going to try to make you famous, but first tell us, what are you doing on Johnny's House?
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
We have very slow traffic on eastbound I-4 from US 27 past Osceola Polkline Road and from US 192 to State Road 535. Had a crash blocking 2 left lanes westbound on Silver Star Road near the Princeton Street merge. An accident blocks the left lane northbound on Goldenrod Road at Govern Boulevard. Have a crash reported northbound on the 429 near the Independence Toll Plaza. A wreck on Amelia at I-4 and a crash on West 25th Street at Country Club Road. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
We've got one of the coolest attractions in the universe right down the road, the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. You can check out the future of space travel. Gateway, the Deep Space Launch Complex at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. It's going to focus on the present and future of collaborative space exploration. A 50,000 square foot multi-level attraction coming soon to Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. The only place in the universe you can touch a moon rock, stand nose to nose with the real Space Shuttle Atlantis, and meet a NASA astronaut. Top 10 TripAdvisor Traveler's Choice winner year after year. Check them out online, KennedySpaceCenter.com.
The battle of brands continues at City Kia. Tired of trying to find the right vehicle at Toyota, Honda, Nissan, or Mazda? City Kia to the rescue. City Kia has hundreds of Kias to choose from. Don't settle for less than a new City Kia. Upside down on your trade, get up to $4,500 over KBB fair market value. City Kia has it all. New Kia Tellurides, K5 Sorrentos, Forte, Soul, and Carnival. Get all the details at citykia.com.
Hi, I'm Frank. I don't like change. And I just saw a billboard for this new BJ's Wholesale Club talking about up to 25% off grocery store prices. Oh, really? What's wrong with paying full price, huh? No, sir. I would not join BJ's Wholesale Club.
Let's agree to disagree, Frank. Say you do want to get over 50% off a membership. Join the new BJ's Wholesale Club, opening soon in Lady Lake. Go to bjs.com/Lady Lake or the BJ's Membership Center at 13469 US 441. Limited time offer, new members only.
When it rains, it's wet. XL 1067 weather.
At Orlando Health Cancer Institute, get the answers you need and access to the most advanced technology and personalized treatment options, plus expert support from more than 6 locations closer to you. Visit OrlandoHealthCancer.com to learn more about their compassionate approach to cancer care.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. to late nights, sitting alone, conversations with a stranger I barely know, swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone, conversations with a stranger I barely know, swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. 'Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
8:22 is Johnny's house. It is Wednesday morning. As you can see, it's cloudy, overcast. Going to be that way most of the day. 80% chance of rain. And then the same thing for tonight. But tomorrow on St. Patrick's Day, it's going to be nice. High today of 79 and 68. And tomorrow, we mentioned it earlier, we'll be on location at Liam Fitzpatrick over in Lake Mary. We were there a couple years ago. And we're going to go back. And they're having a huge street party tomorrow night. Huge, huge, huge. Now, it won't be going on while we're there, unless y'all feel like partying at 6 in the morning. But yeah, so we're going to be there because we want to at least feel a part of St. Patrick's Day. Any of y'all going out tomorrow night?
I'm going to hang there for a little while after.
Yeah, I'm talking about tomorrow night.
No, not at night. We're going to do afternoon around my house. Yeah. We probably might do over Raglan Road because it's at Disney Springs. Yeah, so we might bounce over there. But not at night. I'm a day drinker anyway.
Go home and get out there at 8, leave about 2 a.m. Come on right in here and do the show.
See what
It's not like I haven't done it. Don't dare me.
No. I'm not going to tell you because you're crazy enough to take the challenge.
He would.
No.
I'll damn sure sleep here Thursday night.
Ha ha. All right. Now it's time for us to make you famous. What are you doing that we should tell everybody about? Jorge, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. And why should we make you famous? What you doing?
So I'm a private event bartender / mixologist.
A private event bartender. Oh, so you go to people, you can go to someone's house, or do they have to have a liquor license? How does that work?
So I do both. I do commercial and I do private events for people at home, and I can do like public events. So I'm licensed and I'm insured as well.
Oh.
Really? And what makes you so good as a bartender?
Just look at my Instagram. I come up with pretty creative things, things that really. I do like my own riff on cocktails. I do my own original ideas. as far as cocktails go.
Okay, so where can we find you? Because you say you want us to look at it. Where can we find you on Instagram?
Drinks by Impeccable Gentlemen.
Drinks? You know people can't spell impeccable, man. You know that, right?
Yeah, this is true. So IMP
Yep.
ECCABLE and Gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drinks by Impeccable Gentlemen. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
You
look
do
at-
make pretty drinks.
Yeah, I do like these.
Is it pretty, but are they tasty?
Of course, I'm a mixologist.
Oh, man, you
I
see
mean,
how
I
many
have
of
to
those
be-
I'm putting, Johnny? You want me to come and kick you in the face?
Well, there are people that
Of
make
course.
pretty drinks that are not that tasty.
That is true.
So in Johnny's defense.
Yeah,
That's
dumbass.
because he's ready to hit me. So is this ice cream, the Southern Peach ice cream whisk? Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
So
I do a lot of creations with liquor. It doesn't have to be a liquid form either.
So I can get drunk eating this ice cream?
Yes, sir. You got boozy ice cream.
Man. And how long you been a bartender or a mixologist? I'm sorry.
I've been bartending for about 6 years now. Mixology about 3.
All right.
Jorge, how come you're not following XO1067 on
What?
Instagram?
Oh, damn. He's going to do that now.
I will now. I will now.
Okay.
He was following me in his defense. So
It's Drinks by Impeccable Gentlemen. So what makes a good old-fashioned there, Jorge?
So my whole thing is I always try to give my guests their flavor profile.
Okay.
So whatever you like, I can make you. So as far as for myself, when I make an old fashioned,
I like 4 Rose bourbon.
Oh, even good, even better. That's
Okay,
good.
go ahead.
So you get the 4 roses on there, right? I don't muddle any fruit, so you know. I use Angostura bitters and orange bitters, and I do a Demerara vanilla syrup instead of regular sugar.
Sounds fancy.
You stir that over some ice and go ahead and pour it over a brand new glass with ice and top it off with, or I garnish it with a cherry.
Hey, how much would it cost me if I just had you hang by my pool and make those for me all day?
Oh, for you, it'll be free, my friend.
No, I wouldn't do
don't do
that.
that.
Because of the harassment you'll have.
don't sell yourself short, man.
I'm drunk, Jorge. You can go home now.
He just told you he drinks his fancy, whatever that is, bourbon. You know he can afford it.
Drinks by Impeccable Gentlemen.
You should get some delicious rum of some sort.
I
I don't know.
know.
Maybe a local rum.
I know.
Maybe that a
you
radio guy makes.
should.
And you should
I
make
know.
drinks out of it.
Man, your numbers are going through the roof there. Look at there. Goodness. And you're adding up there. All right.
I
Well,
appreciate it.
all right. Well, good luck to you, man. And tell people now. You're a private bartender, and what else do you do?
So yeah, I'm a private bartender, private event bartender.
There
I'm
you
a mixologist. I mean, I'm currently working at a job as well, but
Yeah.
this is more of my side business.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you, man. Thank you for sharing that with us.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Bye bye. Man,
I think like a pirate themed drink would go over
I
very
know.
well.
Like whole drink.
Probably make for a very good reel on Instagram and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, whatever.
Man, his number's going through the roof. Tracy, good morning.
Good morning.
Tracy, why should we make you famous? What are you doing?
Well, I'm a photographer, and I'm a little off guard. My daughter called in without me knowing.
That's
But,
okay.
I do personality portraits. I'm a little different because I'm very old school. I don't know how to Photoshop or anything, so I hand tint them, or I do all my own photos by hand.
Oh, wow.
But basically, I just try to capture people in their own personalities. Like, I don't do studio. I just do outdoor. And I'm basically known around the area for kind of bringing sexy back. Like, a lot of people call me for that.
Okay, now where can we find you on Instagram?
Steeper, my last name, STEEPER_images.
Okay, steeper_images. Let's see if we can find you here.
They are very good pictures.
All right.
And no Photoshop,
No?
which is
Yeah, I
crazy.
like that.
Is that your daughter?
Yes, that's my daughter. I've been listening for probably 30 years since Doc and Johnny.
Yay.
We have to listen to you every morning as we drive from Kissimmee to Winter Haven.
Wow. Well, thank you. Wow. Where were you? You look like your daughter is freezing.
We're Canadian, but we live here at East Middle School. We are Canadian, but I've been here for years. And, my photos just I try to capture people as they are.
Man, she got snow in her curls and everything. Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it, honestly, since college off and on. But it is a side gig. I absolutely love it. So probably about 20-some years. Everyone laughs because I use an old program called Aperture, but I just hand do every photo, so there's no Photoshop. It's kind of as you are is how you're going to be with a little bit of touch up.
Yeah, people are like, listen, I need, first of all,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I need you to put some makeup on, take about 18 pounds off of this photo for me.
You must only take pictures of beautiful people because your work is great.
Wow.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. So steeper_images. Okay. Well, yeah, your numbers are going up too. Look at that. All right. Well, tell your daughter thank you for sharing that with us, and we appreciate you listening for like 30 plus years. We appreciate that.
Well, thank you. We love you guys. And
First time caller.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. She said, tell them you're first time caller, Ma. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. Wow.
And we listen to Brian on our way home every afternoon.
Yeah. Look at there. Look at there. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a beautiful day, okay?
You too. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Daughter said, call. That means taking them photos in the freezing cold. Take some photos. Call. All right, we come back. You know, it is spring break around Central Florida, and some of the restaurants down during the tourist area, there is a 2-hour wait. And I'm just kind of curious, when it comes to restaurants, how long would you wait to get in? We'll talk to you next on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 839, cloudy with rain throughout the day. The high day of 79. It is 69 right now. All right, Operation Princess Project is happening on Saturday. If you have a school-aged young lady in your household and you like free dresses, come on down Saturday. It's at 9 o'clock. It's not here at the radio station. Go to babydj.org, and we still could use 3 more like industrial racks. So if you have those, we can do that. Go to babydj.org and get that information. All right, spring breakers are here. We're going to do something. We're going to do like next hour. We're going to do like a spring break shout out, find out where you're from and what you've done. But now down in the tourist area is packed. In some cases, if you don't make reservations, 2 to 2.5 hour wait for food. And I'm just kind of trying to figure out what's your philosophy behind it. I don't do 2-hour waits. I don't. If I go into a place and it's like, what's the next available? Now, normally they'll tell you like an hour, and it's never really an hour. It's kind of like maybe 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, it goes by quick.
Yeah, but anything over that, I ain't waiting. And if they tell me an hour and there's no areas by the bar to at least stand up, and I got to like sit in the doorway in those little couches there, I'm not down. So for me, anything more than an hour, if they say an hour and 10, I won't go. I remember going to one of those celebrity restaurants. And the person said, "Oh, so we're looking at 2.5, 3 hours." I'm like, I even said, "You just don't even want me in there. Nope. You can't even lie to me. You know, there's no way I'm gonna sit out here for 3 hours to get in there." And she said, "Excuse me." I said, "I'm done."
You heard me.
You heard me. When you looked at me and you said 3 hours, you pretty much wanted me to turn around and leave. Ain't nobody gonna sit there for 3 hours.
No, who would?
Yeah, really. What's your philosophy on that? You get there with the kids and they say, how much time before you say no?
If I have the kids.
Okay, if you have the kids.
If it's more than an hour, I'm not waiting. I can't. I can't. They're toddlers and they're crazy. And by the time we sit down, like, I'm over it. I just want to go home.
I'm surprised you go that far.
Yeah.
I'll wait like 45 to an hour.
Okay,
that's my max.
For you and Missy, how much?
For Missy and I'll wait 2 hours.
Okay.
I'll wait 2 hours. Yeah. If there's like a bar area, even if there's no like chairs, I'll go up and order a drink and then we could stand and like
2 hours.
I feel like now my time is precious. Like if it's just my wife and I don't care if we have to sit and wait. If it's a place I really want to sit and eat and enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 hours. Is
2
good.
hours. I ain't giving you 2 hours.
That's fine.
B, how about you, man? What's your wait time?
30 minutes maximum.
30.
You can't get me in under 30. There's some place that can. I'm not waiting.
I can't do it.
Now, if there's spots at the bar, we'll sit at the bar and eat at the bar. Because you can order food at the bar.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. But if it's over 30 minutes, we only put our name down. Don't waste your time.
Now, I know y'all joke me all the time about being an early bird. I don't care. I think the food is fresher then. If it opens at 5, I'm there. It opens at 5, I'm there at 5:05. I know the servers don't want me there at 5:05. I know everybody don't want me there at 5:05. I know that. I don't care.
Yeah. Dude, look, we go to Disney Springs all the time, and we'll go to a place, and even though we know we'll walk around Disney Springs for an hour and a half and have a drink or whatever, no. 30 minutes. If it ain't 30 minutes, I'm out.
Wow.
Sorry.
Chloe, what's your limit on time for dinner?
I've waited an hour and a half, but they lied because they said was going to be like 45 to an hour, and I really wanted to eat this place.
Yeah.
And then my friend's like, Chloe, we're getting skipped. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, we're good. I was trying to just be like, not hangry because I get cranky.
Oh,
yeah.
girl.
And she's like, no, Chloe, we have to go up to the front. It's been an hour and a half.
The worst when they tell you it'll be an hour and it's an hour and 10. You got to walk back up there with you. Hey, I was just wondering where we were.
We stood in front and just looked at him.
Yeah. I've left after that. After like waiting an hour and they said it was going to be an hour, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, but then you can't leave. You already put in your hour.
I don't care. But
you invested.
But it's the principle. It's me making a point that you guys lied.
Yeah, that really hurts their bottom line.
It makes me feel better, okay?
I'm just saying, like, that's why I only do 30 minutes, because if it goes a little over, I'm not mad. But if I waited an hour and I wasn't sat in an hour, we got problems.
Oh, here's the worst. Hey, I know I'm pointing at Brian right now. I know I got there before him. I saw myself. He came in 20 minutes after me. How did he get seated?
I try not to be that guy, but I do that all the time.
But also, it determines on it depends on how many people you have in your party, too.
Okay.
Like, if there's a 2-tap that just opened up and there's only 2 of them and
like,
there's
no,
4 of you.
It's him and his wife. I got 2 people with me. I just want to know. I know. I saw him come. That's what you get. I saw him come in.
I tell my wife, one more person gets set before me, I'm going up there. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
For you, how long will you wait? And I found out the longest you've ever waited on a meal. And when you seat me, the service better be good. It better be good. I want to find out, what is your wait time in a restaurant? Because the tourists are here and they're talking about 2-hour waits if they don't have reservations. For you, how much is it before you have to go and say, I'm going to go somewhere else? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can text that time over on the XL Mobile. It's 41067. Get into it on social media and the live stream. You go into a restaurant, what's the time that you give it before you say, you know what, I'm not going to eat here? What's your time limit? We need to find out on Johnny's House. It's Johnny's house. It's 8:54. We're looking for rain throughout the day and tonight, clearing up on tomorrow. High today of 79. It's dropped a little bit. It is 66 right now. All right, the tourists are here. Spring break all over the world, and they decided, you know what? We can't travel anywhere. Let's go to Orlando. Well, welcome, and we appreciate you being here. But there's some things y'all got to deal with, and that is going to dinner. I tell everybody, if you can, make reservations. Know in advance. Plan it out. If not, you're going to walk up to a restaurant, and they're going to tell you it's a 2-hour or so wait. So I'm just kind of find out what is your time. If they can't do it in this time, you will not be dining at that restaurant. Diana, good morning. Diane, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so you walk into a restaurant, what's your time?
Maximum time's got to be like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
I mean, I worked in a restaurant, so sometimes people come in, you tell them 45 minutes, and they're like, we don't want to wait. But by the time you get in your car and drive somewhere else and park and get in, you kind of.
Yeah.
So, but more than that, no way. Has to be something really, really, really special.
I've been told, in most of the restaurants I go to, when I've been told that it's going to be an hour, it's shorter than that. Mm-hmm. It normally is shorter than that. Yeah, okay.
We always tried to overestimate because people get mad when they wait longer.
I would hope you would overestimate because that would make my night better. When it's shorter, I'm already happy.
Yes. All right.
And I'm a first-time caller.
Well, Diane, don't let this be the last time we talk to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have a beautiful day.
Have a great day.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Appreciate you. Cynthia, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what's your time limit to sit down and eat at a restaurant?
Well, now it's 1 hour.
Okay.
But I did wait 3 hours one time.
3 hours? Now, was it a specialty restaurant? The chef was in town? You know, what 3 hours?
Nope.
What was the restaurant?
I was in New York, and Outback had just come out. And
boy, you wanted that blooming onion. Goodness. 3 hours for a blooming onion?
Yeah, 3 hours. It was worth it, but I wouldn't do it again.
3 hours? Woo! Wow. Okay, but you said it was worth it, so I guess, you know, it is what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, 3 hours. All right.
Won't do it again.
Won't do it again. All right, Cynthia, you have a beautiful day, okay?
Okay, you too.
Bye-bye. She said, I did it, but I ain't going to do
You
that again.
got to know you're hungry 3 hours in advance.
Good.
Yeah. When I'm hungry, I'm going to wait 3 hours?
Tammy, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what's your wait time for a restaurant?
Normally, I'm like Brian, 30 minutes or I'm out.
Okay.
But I was in Chicago one time, and I wanted to try this place called Au Cheval. They're so good, and they know their worth. They know they're the ish because you can't make reservations, and you can't join the wait list over the phone. You have to do it in person. So I ended up waiting 3 hours. But I went across the street, went to a bar. They had some sort of deal on beer, and I didn't keep track, so I kept drinking, and I was in a good mood all night. Then I got into the place, had the delicious burger, had more drinks, and by the end, the waitress was like, "Listen, you got to get together."
Yeah. Okay. So you're feeling good. So you went across the street, had some drinks. So you were really anticipating. So when the meal got there, you were all for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made it taste better.
I can see that. Tammy, thank you for sharing that.
And if you're in a destination, I get it. Like you're on vacation. This is like if I'm in New York and this is what I want. I'm not going to be back to New York for years, maybe.
I'm gonna have to wait.
I can understand that a little bit better.
I'm gonna have to wait. Ray, what they say on wait time?
Kelly said 30 minutes if we have kids, 45 if we don't, 60 at most if it's something that I've been waiting for. And then somebody said, if it's a restaurant with a view and experience, I'm willing to wait 2 hours.
Yeah.
Give me a beeper, and I'll go somewhere else for a quick snack.
B, what they say?
XL more powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check, call Dan Newland. It ranges from 10 minutes to 2.5 hours.
2.5
I'm with you on the 10 minutes, boy. If you say 10 minutes, I'm like, yes, sir.
2.5 hours. Good.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
All right. All right, Ray, it's celebrity news time.
Nick Jonas is getting into the restaurant business.
Let's find out how. Johnny's house.
All right, so Nick Jonas is opening a restaurant,
All right.
and he said this is the first of many.
Okay.
It is in San Diego, and he's teamed up with his tequila brand and the co-founder, John Varvatos.
Okay.
So basically, it's just him and this tequila brand. They've teamed up, and they're launching Villa One Tequila Garden. So that's what it's called. They said the next one, they have their eyes set on Miami.
Okay.
Which sounds, perfect. They said it's like a Villa One Tequila Gardens is formed as like a destination oasis where you can unwind and experience the ultimate like after work or weekend getaway. And they said it's like a patio style seating, and this is how it's going to be everywhere. Patio style seating with like socializing tables and fire pits, an intimate bar, 160 tequilas. And then he's also teamed up with a chef, and the chef has created a Mexican cuisine with tacos, burritos, enchiladas, and Japamex, which is like sushi rolls.
So this is going to be in warm weather places because it's a patio type
Yeah,
place.
it kind of has to be.
So, I mean, like I said, this is going to be the first one, San Diego. Then he has his eyes set on Miami, Las Vegas, then New York City.
Well, people do like eating and drinking outside.
Heck yeah. So, I mean, and if you like tequila, 160 tequila brands and Mexican food, can't go wrong with
That's
that.
Brian's thing. I don't like tequila.
Tequila's pretty good.
Have you ever had that tequila?
No, I have never had his.
No.
Is it premium? Is it high end or is it just regular?
Probably.
I'm
I don't
sure,
know.
yeah.
I don't know. So once again, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, I don't know if you've seen this recently about Bob Saget's death. They once again have released just records and evidence to show that there was no foul play whatsoever. And now it seems like everything is going to be permanently sealed with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. They released the incident report saying, this is what we hope to prove once and for all, that his death was an accident. No foul play whatsoever. He arrived at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel here in Orlando at 2 a.m. on January 9th. The valet didn't even notice anything wrong with him. No speech problems, no balance issues. They took a selfie together.
Yeah.
And then they observed the security footage. They said that he was perfectly fine, walking into his room. And they said that the door was never unlocked or open until security found his body later that day. So that's where they're trying to prove nobody went in there to hurt him. No foul play happened. So
they talked to a doctor that said that, I know a lot of people were going, well, his head skull was crushed. That they said it could have easily been like falling on something hard, covered by something softer, like the floor.
Yeah.
Because, hotel room floors, it's not like it's really cushy carpet.
No.
It's just carpet.
Carpet, yeah.
And that's what they said. They said that based on his injuries, they think that Bob either hit his head on something hard but padded, and most likely it was either the headboard or the carpeted floor in the hotel room.
Damn.
So they're hopefully sealing that now because like his family is like, listen.
They pretty much said, this is it?
This is it. There's
nothing else to talk about.
No other investigating.
none
We
else to
saw
see.
the footage.
Yep, we told you what it was. Now leave it alone.
Exactly. Also, Kylie Jenner is opening up about her postpartum journey. So if you are going through postpartum right now, not that you can relate to Kylie Jenner, but she's trying to like give words of wisdom to people out there that are not easily going through it, like mentally, physically, spiritually, just because postpartum is so difficult, especially with the internet and everything nowadays.
Well, it's good to say, she's saying, listen, I'm worth $1 billion. I'm dealing with the same thing you're dealing with too.
Yeah,
I
and
am
she
too.
even said that, listen, I didn't think I was going to make my workout this morning, or I was going to get back to work. She's like, I don't want to make it look easier when it's not. And so she just said that, listen, the pressure's on all of us. And so she's opening up about that.
Did she say what her sister said? Why don't y'all just shut up and get them go to work?
Nope.
Shut up and go to work.
Nope.
That's what you need to do. Just leave it alone. All right, let's find out what's trending. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. Doja Cat and Woman. It's 909 in Johnny's house. Rain today with the high of 79. It is 66 right now. Yo, B, what is trending, man?
Well, right now, the President Zelensky of Ukraine is on. We're just watching it. So it's like a live address to Congress. So that's going to be all over the place today.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to see that. Today is No Selfies Day.
No selfies day.
No selfies, no groupies. You're not supposed to take a picture of yourself or your group.
We might take a group photo tonight, though.
You could take a group photo. You just can't make it selfie.
Oh, okay.
See, you're good because you don't ever take selfies.
Never.
You take the self-assisted selfies
That's
where you
right.
have somebody take it of you.
It looks like it's a selfie.
And you're looking as if you aren't paying attention and
Absolutely.
someone just randomly captured you, but there's a
I'll say
person standing right there.
Take that moment for me. I feel it.
Right.
Boom.
So your
There it
selfie's
is.
fine.
Boom.
The Johnny Magic selfie's okay.
Absolutely.
The standard selfie, not today. It's no selfie day.
Do you tell a girl when you start dating them that that's going to be part of their job too?
Yeah. That's what you want to hear, right? That's what you want to hear?
Right.
Isn't that what you want to hear?
Yeah, what do you want him to say, right? Like, seriously, what do you want him to say?
I just love it.
It is kind of weird the first time that you say, hey, take this photo, and I'm going to pretend like you're not taking this photo.
No, what I'll say is, hey, listen, take this photo of me because they need me to upload some crap. And they'll take it, and I'll
And
just
then
upload it.
you look far into
And then
the
you look away
distance.
like you're
Right, into
really
the
thinking
distance.
about something.
Because I really was at that moment. I'm like, that's a good photo.
I love those pictures
I
more
ain't got
than
no
anything.
Well, good, because there'll be more.
Those are great.
They're not stopping.
They're better than selfies. I'm not going to
They
lie to
are,
you.
they
They're
are.
much better
They're
than
not.
selfies. They really are. If you're into shoes and you're into food, there's a couple of collaborations you want to check out. White Castle is teaming up with Puma to sell some slider-inspired shoes. We've got the White Castle logo and the words "What You Crave" on the tongue. They got the little grilled onions logo inside, and then 5 cent printed near the top because that's the original price of the.
Those are two friends that shouldn't have got together.
White They had another one that sold out.
Did they really?
Yeah, that's why they're doing a second
Okay,
one.
okay.
So 100. I think they're ugly, but whatever. If you're a sneaker dude, you
That's
might
your
want it.
thing.
And if you're into Crocs, Lucky Charms is teaming up with Crocs to sell a limited edition Lucky Charms Crocs with some little. I don't even know what those little things are called. The charms that they stick on.
Yeah, they stick on the shoe. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get those too. They're going for like $80.
Listen, I got my first pair of Crocs like a year ago. They're very comfortable.
Yeah. They are,
I mean,
aren't
they
they?
are. They look kind of crazy, but they're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not really a Crocs dude.
Yeah.
So, but I know people that are on their feet a lot.
Mhm.
But yeah, they praise them a lot. So Starbucks is making some changes. They are trying to get rid of disposable cups, and they're planning on doing it by 2025. They want to completely eliminate disposable cups.
So what will they do?
So right now they're testing a few things. They are doing one called a cup borrowing system, where they'll pay you $1, where you pay $1 every time as a deposit, and every time you bring back a cup, they refund that $1 to you on your bill.
Okay.
And then they're going to take those cups and have them cleaned by a third party and restocked.
Okay.
So, like, it's kind of like a restaurant with glassware, basically, but you're taking it with you and bringing
Okay.
it back.
Okay. So,
That-
but when you bring it back, they give you another one. They don't wash that one and give you that one back.
No,
do they?
that one goes into the
The
system to
system.
get cleaned. It'd be like if you were going to like a regular restaurant and
Yeah.
you drink out of their cup. When
Yeah.
you leave,
Yeah.
you leave the cup.
And then okay, gotcha.
But it leaves and comes back. That weirds me out. I don't think I like that one. The other one they're going to do is push for people to bring their own mugs, and they'll
Okay.
give you a discount if you drink out of your own mug versus, using one of theirs.
But how does? I mean, if you're going through the drive-through, how does that help you? Because in the drive-through,
They're just trying to stop
well, they can
using.
pre-make it and then put it in your mug.
Yeah.
They pre-make. Okay.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
you give them the mug, they make it, and then they give it back, to you.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess they're just trying to stop disposable cups, and they have a plan to do it by 2025. That's what they.
People are like, damn, the line is already long.
But they already they tried that with the grocery bags, and that didn't really work out too well.
Yeah, I mean, it's worked for some people. Some people do it. I don't, but I know some people do,
Yeah.
and I guess
Yeah.
every little bit helps. I don't know, but
Oh, yeah.
like if Starbucks eventually makes them where they're not available at all, then you
Yeah.
have no choice. I
Yeah.
mean, you'll
That's
change.
true.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, the Senate passed the bill to make daylight savings time permanent.
Yes, that's what
I
two more
saw that.
steps.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't guarantee it's going to pass the House, and President Biden would still have to sign it, so it may never, ever actually happen. There's a lot of other things going on in the world
President
right
Biden's
now.
like, man, get that off my desk right now. Right now? Get off my desk right
Hey,
now.
I promise you, if
Oh, my dear
the
friend.
majority of people wanted it, it would be
Yeah.
a win for him because he
Yeah.
ain't had too many wins, and this ain't a political thing. This is a fact. He would take it
So what's this going on?
because then it could be one of those talking points that, hey, look what I did.
Yeah, daylight's like, man, get on.
I fixed the clocks for y'all.
Right? It would be coming in pretty clutch for him.
Please act
Yeah.
for a second like if they didn't research this and find out it would give him a positive that he wouldn't sign it tomorrow
Get that
because
thing
he would.
Get that thing on my desk. Get it on there right now.
Sure.
Let's make that happen. All right, listen, there's a lot of spring breakers in town, and we want to do a shout out, find out where you're from, what you're doing, some suggestions. We're going to ask for you next, right here on Johnny's House. 9:23, it's Johnny's house. It's going to be raining throughout the day, mostly cloudy, showers, thunderstorms, and high of 79. It is 67 right now. Now, even though the weather's been kind of crappy here the last couple of days, we got hundreds of thousands of people that are visiting our great city on spring break. Local spring break is going on, and there's people from all over the world that are in Central Florida. Now, what we want to do is we want to talk to you. You know, where are they, Ray? At the beaches?
Yeah.
Where'd you see a photo from?
So I saw like aerial footage from Clearwater Beach,
good
and
Lord.
like, yeah, the weather's kind of been trashy for the
Yeah,
past
okay.
like 48 hours, but like it's about to be crazy this weekend because the weather's supposed to be nicer again. But yeah, they did like a aerial footage. I don't know if it was from like a drone or something, and my God, it looks like a packed club.
It's people all over the
Yes.
place. All right. So right now, if you're listening in your hotel rooms or your rental cars or whatever you're listening on, you are in Orlando. This is XL 1067. The name of the show is Johnny's House. We want to talk to you. We want to find out where you're from, what have you done, and possibly if you need some recommendations or suggestions or anything, we'll try to help you with that. Now, I'm going to say the phone number real slow so you can hear it because we want you to call us. It's 407- I forgot the phone number. 407 I forgot it slow. I can say it fast. 407-919-1067. All right. 407-919-1067 or 877-919-1067. Okay. Now, if you can't get through, you can text us your number. If you want to text, that's 41067. But we want to talk to you. If you're in town, you're visiting, how long are you here? You want to know how the weather's going to change, some things you should go, places you should dine, or things you're looking for you can't find, shopping, all that good stuff. If you are in town, and there's hundreds of thousands of you right now, because it's packed where y'all are. You got to understand, Orlando is in kind of like two parts, okay? If you're down in the tourist area, that's your part. Locals only go down there if you want to get something to eat, to hang out, and when y'all ain't here.
Yeah, that's true.
Because y'all can't drive, and we understand that. Now, back in the days, we mapped, but now you're looking at your phones trying to get to where you want to go, okay? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Tell us where you're from, what you're up to, your family's here, and we will try to help you out. We're going to try to help you out and find out what's going on. We'll do that, but you got to call us again. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Or if you have a question, you can text the XL Mobile at 41067. We got a couple of you calling right now. We're going to answer that, and we'll see if we can help the tourists and welcome them to Central Florida. We'll do that next right here on Johnny's House. Dua Lipa 936 is Johnny's house. Expect rain today with the high getting to about 79. It is 67 right now. Tourists, if you're in Orlando, in your car, your hotel, wherever you're headed, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. All right, I'm going to ask you guys a question. You're on vacation. Let's say we're not in Orlando, but you're in a different place. Two types of vacations, with your kids and without. Okay. Now, me without my kids, and I'm with someone, first thing I do once I check in, I want to get a shower because I had to be traveling somewhere. I want to get that airplane road dust off. And then that night, that day, I don't like to just venture around the hotel. Some people are like, I need to check it out. No, you find me a nice bar, and I'll have a nice meal that night. Okay. And then I'll start planning things the next day. If I'm with the kid, whatever he wants. You want to go to the pool? Yeah, okay. Because at that point, it ain't for me. It is not for me. It is for him. So at that point, we do that. Ray, when you first get to a place, what do you do?
I usually unpack. And
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I'll
I
unpack the
usually
next day.
unpack,
Okay.
and then I find the closest bar or restaurants. This is if it's just like Missy and I.
Yeah.
And we usually like plan everything. Like if it's just us two and some
Mhm.
friends or whatever,
Yeah.
we plan everything before we get there.
Okay.
So like the catamaran we'll have planned, or like excursions or whatever we're doing. Beach day this day, pool
Really?
day that day. Yeah, but when I'm with the kids, it's go with the flow with the
Yeah.
kids because it's like depending on what time they wake up, how
Yeah.
they're feeling,
Yeah.
what the weather's like. It all depends on them and their attitudes.
Mm-hmm. B, how about you?
Well, my son's older now, but it used to be. And actually, you know what? With him and when it's just my wife and I, we hit the streets as soon as we're done.
Really?
As soon as we get there, we drop our bags and we're back out the door in 10 minutes.
Wow.
Do it like just finding something to do. If like when we go to Dallas, that's the first. We drop our bags and we're back out the door. And we just get to the downtown part and we just walk around until we find like, oh, that looks like a cool restaurant. Let's pop in and eat.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're nonstop running from the time we get there. A lot of times we do cruises for that reason.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah.
something going on. Same
Yeah.
thing. We
Yeah.
drop our bags and we're out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we do our thing.
Yeah. My thing in the morning, don't wake me. Let me wake on my own. That's all I ask. Let me wake on my own because I don't get sleep. So please, just let me wake up when I want to wake up. Anything other than that. I'm not a real big excursion kind of guy. I'm not. I mean, the excursion thing for me are done. Now, if it's like a sunset cruise or something like that, I'm down. But, hey, let's go rock. What was that? I keep talking about Ray. Let's go on a 13-mile hike. Hey, ain't happening. I tell you what.
But I mean, like we hiked up a volcano, and
I got you.
how many times are you gonna
Listen.
be able to do that?
If we came with some friends, y'all want to go, I'll be right here at this bar when y'all get back.
Yeah.
So what time should I be getting back? About 7? I'll get there about 5 and just start drinking.
Yeah, we don't do that kind of excursion. We go find local spots. So we usually try to find like a driver that's in the area
Yeah.
and tip him really well and then start
Yeah.
talking to him and
Yeah.
have him come back and get us
Yeah.
every day to take us to a local spot. So we had dinner at like a place where you would have never
yeah.
found on your own.
That's funny. I was in the Bahamas once, and we did that. It was the first time the guy was like, listen, if you just give me this much, I'll drive you around. And he told me the story about how Guinness here and anywhere else in the world is different. And in other places in the world, it's an aphrodisiac. And he said, this guy driving tells the story, said, I had some Guinness and I had some with my friends and I went home and I made love to my wife and she said, you drink the Guinness.
Oh my god,
And
that's funny.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I love chatting with the locals
Yeah.
wherever we go.
Yeah.
We had dinner at a place in Jamaica it was like a hut basically, but they had picnic tables out.
Yes.
They stretched out a bed sheet across 2 palm trees, and we watched Michael Jackson videos on a projector while they honestly went out into the ocean and caught our food and then brought it. They tell you it's going to take a few hours. So, because one of the big things is that they do like this barbecue sizzling lobster. They cook it on fire.
awesome.
Oh,
They
yeah.
go out and pick out the lobster from the ocean and bring it back in.
Talking about fresh.
Yeah, no, it was the most. We had $1.50 Ciroc and Cokes. Like it was.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was like the best deal ever. And it was a driver that took us there. We were the only ones that weren't local.
Really? You remember that little restaurant we did our first cruise? It was a restaurant at the end of the street, but they came in every day. They cooked everything on sternos. They brought ice in.
Yeah, the power was a car battery.
Yeah, power was a car battery.
Yeah.
And they
Whoa.
cooked beer was like $1.50 a
Yep.
bottle.
Oh, that's nice.
And they had all these pictures of American that were naked, which I don't understand why they. I mean, books and books
Yeah.
of naked American. But yeah, they made.
Because they had a sign at the end of the beach that said nude beach.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really was or not, but people did
went
it.
out and took their clothes off. And they had, Mexican food, made it fresh, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the day, they just closed the little hut. It had no power.
Yeah, that kind of stuff's the stuff we like to do.
Yeah. In the bathroom, I don't even want to get into that. That was real nasty.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean,
yeah.
it's like going outside.
You might as well. All right. Listen, if you're in our town and you're vacationing, be safe, have fun. We try to give you some recommendations, but I understand you're on vacation. Let's get out of here, y'all. It's 9:41. 9:48, time to get out of here. Don't forget, tomorrow we won't be in the studio. We'll be live at Liam Fitzpatrick over in the Lake Mary. They got a big street party going on, big block party, not a street party, the whole block tomorrow evening. But we'll be there tomorrow morning to get things kicked off for St. Patrick's Day. And they say it's free until 4. After that, there's a $10 cover. They got a Dave Matthews tribute band, and we're going to be there just soaking up, getting the feel of St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow. So don't forget to wear green or you're going to get pinched. Isn't that how it used to work back in the day?
Sure.
You gonna do that?
Why did we do that?
Because we were kids and didn't know about it. So St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. We'll be out of the studio. Don't forget, Operation Princess Project is underway. We're going to open up the boutique. It'll be Saturday morning starting at 9 a.m. Go to babydj.org, get that information. And if we can get together, find 3 more racks, we should be okay. And again, babydj.org, where you can get that information. Miss Ray, what you got going on?
A little workout to get in, and then dinner with you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are doing dinner
later on. And then I have a softball game right after dinner.
Very good. Oh, wow.
Should be
fun. So you're not going to be eating a lot.
Oh, no, I'll eat.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to wear your jersey to the dinner?
No.
Oh, okay.
Man, wait till you say, watch your face.
No.
Watch his face on the video. She's smiling. She's smiling. Here it comes. And now.
You ain't gotta look stank, Ray.
I know.
I just thought maybe you didn't want to change in the car.
No. I'm a great changer in the car.
Chloe, how about you? Got anything going on today?
I think I'm going to dye my hair.
What color?
I don't know. Pink. I don't know if I'm going to do that, though, because I'm going to a concert, so I'm kind of saving the color because it's temporary. But I don't know. I might do it. I've been wanting to.
Okay,
do it.
So what happens? All of a sudden you say, boom. I'm going to get it done?
I bought the dye. No, I do it at home, so I bought the dye. And
okay. All right.
I don't know. I've been trying to figure out if I want to do it now or if I should wait. I should wait so it doesn't fade, but
when is the concert?
I'm itching. Friday, Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, yeah.
Then Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
And Baby Keem.
Very good. Very good. All right, B, what you got going on, man?
Nothing, just a bunch of stuff around here. I got to do some recording of some things, and I'm going to try to squeeze in a nap before dinner so I'm not crazy tired when I meet you guys later.
All right. Ryan Seacrest is all yours. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.